Hello students, welcome back to our English class. So in this video, we are going to study the poem from chapter 2, that is Wind, written by Subramania Bharati. So let's get started. A brief introduction about the author. Subramania Bharati was a Tamil writer, poet, journalist, Indian social activist, social reformer and a polyglot. He was a pioneer of modern Tamil poetry and is considered one of the greatest Tamil literary figures of all time. This poem is derived from the poet's observation and devotion. He sees the effects of the wind in general and stormy weather. He also praises the wind god. We are able to appreciate the enthusiasm of the poet's vision and his unique thought process about something as apparently simple as the wind. The poet suggests everyone to be strong physically and mentally. Wind here is the symbol of difficulties or obstacles humans have to face for their survival. People with strong physique and good mental health will be able to stand and face odds or obstacles of life. The poem here has metaphorical undertones as it advises us to be steadfast and face the difficulties in life. So let's look at the first stanza. Wind, come softly. Don't break the shutters of the windows. Don't scatter the papers. Don't throw down the books on the shelf. So here in the first stanza, the speaker calls out to the wind and asks it to blow softly. It is as if the wind were a living being. So the poet makes a request to the wind, asking it not to blow so strongly so that it breaks down the shutters of the windows as they separate man from the stormy environment outside. So he is asking the wind for protection. He also asks the wind not to scatter the papers in his room or to throw down the books from his bookshelves with its force. There, look what you did. You threw them all down. You tore the pages of the books. You brought rain again. Here, the poet accuses the wind, saying that it has not only thrown down all the books but has also torn the pages of the books, creating a mess in his room. Now, adding more to the devastation, he sees outside and tells the wind that it has brought rain with it again. Stanza 3. You are very clever at poking fun at weaklings, frail crumbling houses, crumbling doors, crumbling rafters, crumbling wood, crumbling bodies, crumbling lives, crumbling hearts. The wind god winnows and crushes them all. Now, the poet speaks in a submissive tone to the wind, saying that it makes mischief whenever it encounters anyone who is too weak and mild to protest against its actions. It tears down or it breaks down the doors, rafters, and even entire wooden houses altogether, leaving people without shelter from the harsh world outside. So it is a metaphor implying that the troubles we face in life come as suddenly as the wind and also leaves suddenly. So as the poet says, the wind can break down weak bodies and fragile hearts. So meaning to say that the difficulties in life that we face in life can lead to a loss of hope as well as loss of life. So the wind god is a super powerful entity that throws apart and crushes everything. Thus, it is all up to the wind god. He won't do what you tell him. So, come, let's build strong homes. Let's join the doors firmly. Practice firm body. Make the heart steadfast. Do this, and the wind will be friends with us. The poet now speaks to the readers. He tells them that it is useless to appeal to the wind like he has been doing. The wind governs its own actions, so we cannot escape from what the wind brings down upon us. To escape its harmful effects, we should build our homes on a strong foundation. So the poet or the speaker here advises that instead of pleading to the wind, we should strive to build homes that have strong foundations. By joining our doors firmly, we can ensure our safety from the wind. Also, we must train our bodies and our hearts to combat and resist the ill effects of the wind. He suggests that we must make our body firm and our heart steadfast, meaning we should be both physically and mentally strong. We should train ourselves to face a strong opponent or obstacle like the wind. If we are able to do this, then we will no longer consider the wind an enemy. Instead, the wind will invite us to become its friend. So this is a metaphor, meaning that if we make our character strong, we will be able to combat any troubles easily. However, if our character is weak, the troubles will create problems for us. Stanza 5. The wind blows out weak fires. He makes strong fires roar and flourish. His friendship is good. We praise him every day. So in this stanza, the poet focuses on the characteristics of the wind in these concluding lines. The wind has both good as well as bad effects. If the fire is weak, the wind takes no time in extinguishing it. But if it is a strong fire, the wind will not blow it out. It will make the fire burn with more intensity, so thus nurturing what is already strong. The poet comes to the conclusion that if we are strong, then the wind is a good friend for us to have, as it will increase our strength. This is an idiom, meaning that all the troubles we face in life will strengthen us further if our characters are strong. However, we will be seriously affected by troubles if our characters are weak. He also says that we should sing our devotion to the wind god on a daily basis, meaning that we should happily face any troubles in our life. Alright, so that is the end of this lesson. I hope you have learned something through this video.